Welcome to Go with Gustav. My name's Chris.
And I'm Rachel.
This is Sprocket.
And this is Tassie. Come and join us on our adventures.
But don't forget to like
and subscribe
and hit the notification bell. Good morning. We've had a lovely night's sleep at our first winery, which was a free stop. We just paid for the electric. When I say free, it was quite expensive because after our wine tasting, where you could taste 5 wines, it was 5 wines we could taste, which I think if we hadn't have bought wine would have cost us €5, but because we did buy wine, it didn't cost us anything for the wine tasting. But we bought 6 bottles of wine, which I think they were about €7.50 or €8 each. Can't remember. Not sure why I can't remember. Possibly the wine. Anyway.
After 800 metres, cross the roundabout and take the second exit, D142.
We're now heading for our second winery, and this is one of our favourite. We've been here before, many years ago. Our favourite winery we're off to, Vouvray. So crossing back over the Loire. Not that you can see that. That's not the famous screen. That's just wine tasting, isn't
it? It's very confusing, isn't it?
There's lots of wine shops there. That's just to get by the wine though, isn't it?
Yes.
But if you didn't know, you might stop there.
Reached your destination, 34 de la Barbe Courquette. It is on your left.
It was quite good. At this end there are 2 Campin-Car parks, well, no word, spaces for motorhomes. And here we are. Vouvray, it opens at 10 o'clock. We got here about 1:45, so there's no one else here. I think there was one couple. So much for being overly prepared. We didn't possibly read everything it said on the website. You can do self-guided free tours, but only in the afternoon. I think it was after 3:30. So and that's because they're working in the morning, so we have had to book on to a tour. The self-guided tour would have been free, but we paid €5 to do the tour in English, which is at 11:30, and that's the only way we can do it this morning. So fair enough, we've got an hour and a we got here early thinking we were being good. We've got an hour and a half now just to go to sleep go to sleep, read, maybe have a cup of tea before we start. Oh, that smell.
So, yes, the temperature is it's a little colder than outside. Reny, Chancé, Noisy, Vernoux-sur-Brenne, Vouvray are in the middle of the appellation, Roche-Corbeau, Parcelles, and a little port in Tours, Saint-Radegonde, which is the historical district of the appellation because we found the first vines dating back 4 centuries planted on the slope of this district by Benedictine monks. It's a big labyrinth, and you have between 5 and 6 million bottles, so enough to drink here. And it's very important to see the name of the streets because we choose a specific street to stack old bottle wool. For example, for a bottle which age longer, it's necessary to choose a street with a high level of humidity. If not, you can smell a lot of water. You have a mix of humidity and sometimes I don't understand all, sorry. I would suggest to see the difference between sparkling and still and if I upside down directly my bottle in this position, the yeast sediment don't move. That's why it's important to turning progressively up each bottle.
10,000 bottles in that wall.
And on this wall you have 2,674
I thought I read it wrong.
Yeah. 19 in this wine. Up. That's why.
This is your favorite.
Yes.
Okay.
If you like cheese, the buff wine are your best friend. Especially a refined cheese.
Which was this one? The second one?
Oh, it's this. Sorry.
That one.
What is
And in mauve, it's just citrus
That's
and
nice.
and fenouil. It's really round, and you can taste the buttery notes.
So that car's in a good position, isn't it? Oh, it's bubbling. That's right. So we've had a lovely time in Vouvray. Had far more wine tasting than we were expecting. Was it 8 bottles in the end, I think?
We didn't drink 8 bottles.
Sorry? We tasted 8 different ones. The photograph I got, I think, shows 7, and then she bought another 1 or 2 out. So had a really nice time. She was very nice. And of course, we bought some, so it's worth their while. And now we're driving along the Loire, which I don't know if you can see on the left-hand side, on our way to a camping-car park near Villandry Château.
Turn left, D7, then, you have reached your destination, it is on your right.
Plenty of space. Be the water.
I think they're going.
Oh yeah, they moved from a camping spot.
Yeah.
So again, the standard machine as you get on these camping car parks. Someone had obviously not used all their water up, so I've had to put my card on to get water, but normally put the card on to get the water. So which means I've still got 100 litres worth of water I can get out of this if I need to, because this is somebody else's. Grey waste, and obviously the toilet is around the corner, and you get enough water to flush it out as well. Rachel's gone off to have a look for a suitable pitch. She's taken the dogs, as this will take about 15-20 minutes. The Adamos are very slow to fill up with water. That's the one gripe. So we'll go and check. It was about 34. The first 50% goes really slowly, and then the last 50% will go really quickly. I was going to say, to do with the size of the tank, it's to do with the shape of the tank that we've got. So the top part of the tank is much narrower, so once it gets past, it's roughly about 51%, then it goes much quicker.
There's those there.
Yeah.
Up there.
Well, oh, that bit of grass?
Yeah.
That's quite
Oh,
nice.
there's one behind that's really nice, but it's got the noise of the road right behind you. That's quite
What's
nice.
that bit going between? Is that just to drive between the two?
What? That's a road. That's just that's just to get from one place to another.
Yeah, so that won't be busy.
No.
No. Now it's past the 50 mark, it goes much quicker. So this is where we have to watch it, because if it gets to 100% it can actually flood in to the van. It comes out the top of the tank, even though there's a seal, it can escape from it. I've experienced that now twice, so we don't go near 100%. We risk going to about 90% and then switch it off. So we're getting to 84, 85. At this point I'm going to dash out and hit the button.
This side was moving as you were doing it. It was sliding all over the shop. Would you like to move the ground sheet?
Who gave you the camera? Well, I can hear you moaning about me on the camera. Nothing wrong with the ground sheet, as you can see. So we're now on a camping car site. Theoretically, when I put the tester in and connect the electric up, that should be wrong and I should need to change the cable back. But we'll see. It's the first time you see Rachel doing any work. Put it in the top one. And there we are, it's incorrect. Okay, take it out. If you're confused as to what I'm doing, possibly the last time we did this was on the last episode, or the last vlog when we were at Château, where the polarity was wrong, so we had to change the wires. So now I've got to change the wires back. It's simple. All you've got to do is swap the blue and the brown wire over. So these are the wires that we got them at Château, and we just got to swap them back over. As I said on the previous video, if you've got a newish wire, and this one came with the Adamo, the ends of the wires are crimped, so you haven't got bits of wire sticking out. So we literally just need to swap those over. So the brown is going this side and the blue is going that side. Like that. Make sure nothing's exposed, and then do them back up again. Right. Job done. If you don't feel that you want to mess with the electrics, then that's fine. I would encourage anyone to mess with the electrics, but it is a very simple job. If you don't want to do that, then you can buy a converter, but it's so rare, in my experience anyway, that you need it. It's just easier to do it. Hopefully we'll get the signal.
Yeah.
Yes?
Yes.
Okay, we're in business. So we're going to just do a quick walk in from Villandry Campin-Car park to the chateau. It's taken less than 5 minutes to walk just around the corner from the Campin-Car park, and we've arrived here. We're just setting up. It opens at 9. I think it's about 9:30 now. There's a hotel, there's cafes, and where that coach is was the entrance, I think. So we'll have a look. Restaurant. That's nice. Wrong, it's not 5 minutes. That's a little group of shops, including the restaurant and a boulangerie. And the other side is disabled parking. You can see a motorhome down there as well. And yeah, we're just coming alongside it here. So it's still not long. It was about 10 minutes, wasn't it, at the most, I'd say. Not even that.
C'est ça. Et avec les audios. D'accord.
And vegetable garden, but all done in a pattern. Supposedly, I think it said something to do with pictures representing love. I don't know how that is. 2 planting schemes in the year, one in spring and the other in summer. You're not going in. In the centre of this part of the garden, which is very nice. Some seats in each corner and a barking dog. We charge extra for the barking dogs. Maybe it's not the centre. There's another one up there. Hold on. Like the one with the thing in the middle. Well, we certainly think the gardens are value for money, don't we, Rachel?
They go on forever.
They go on forever.
don't
There's
think we'll
so
see
many
more.
different types. So many different types of garden. And so many different places that you can view them from. There's nice gentle ramps, or you can go up steps. So it is, it's wheelchair friendly really,
Yes,
isn't it?
yes.
And pram friendly. And you can bring your dogs in all these gardens. So from what we gather, it is more famous for the gardens than it is for the actual chateau. But it is absolutely beautiful. And apparently, if I've not said this before, it was one of the last Renaissance chateaus to be built. Or do you want to go up? Or do you want to go to the end or go up? We'll go to the end. The other thing, although it's not burning hot as it has been previously, it's about 21 degrees. It's quite warm in the sun, but there's lots of shade here. So it's now about 10 o'clock, isn't it, I think. Lots of shade for the dogs. And plenty of benches for people to sit down and just take in the view. Rachel quite fancies this as her garden. I think you're going to have to divorce me and marry somebody else.
I'd have to have a gardener.
You'd have to have a gardener, a bunch of gardeners, perhaps.
We've got a lot of plants and other ones over there. You can have a sit on mower.
Oh, it's just on mower, that'd be cool. We're at the top level of the chateau, overlooking the entrance.
was thinking your motorhomes could go.
Well, I wonder why they're gravel.
Yes.
Motorhomes. Dog cab. We're going even higher. Let's go. Oop. Dogs. We're now rising above the level of the chateau. That's our keep fit exercises today, Rachel.
For the week.
There seems to be a monument to Martin, who was known as Martin in the French Resistance. Well, his name is, what was his name?
Edward.
Edward de Carvello. And the oak has come from a forced labour camp. We should have gone into the chateau and up the stairs and come out the top, which is over there. But then we would have struggled with Tassie getting her up any stairs and things, so we've just taken a slightly longer way round, or just a different route. We're now walking through the forest, and at the other end of the forest is meant to be a pavilion.
New plants.
Hey, you're not grumpy now then? Just missed a great YouTube moment of Rachel slipping down the grass. She wasn't happy. But most of us use the steps. Well, Rachel chose not to. Now she's moaning. Are you moaning?
Yes.
Does my bottom look dirty in this?
My bottom looked dirty.
No, it's
in
fine.
this.
Oh, you're a heavy lump. Oh, maybe that's it again. How's it feel, Tass? Oh yeah. And landing.
I thought it was trying to take over or overtake even.
Right, we've had a quick rest on one of these benches, which Rachel didn't really want to do, but it's a gentle bank down the other side. And now this is is it the sun gardens or the kitchen gardens?
Probably.
Oh, let's go this way. So we've done the maze, we're now in the herb garden. What's that? Excusez-moi. Merci. If there's one word I've learnt that's useful, it's excusez-moi, especially when there's a whole group of them. Just stopping to get a baguette on our way home. Highly recommended to go to the chateau. We're tired out, so if we were to do the chateau as well, I think you'd need to spend the whole day and have a break in between, because there's so much to see just in the gardens. So next up, we're going to go back, get packed up, and off to our next place. The beauty of the Campin-Car is it's 24 hours, so you're not kicked off at 10 o'clock or 11 o'clock like most campsites. 24 hours from when you arrive, and we arrived at about 2 o'clock yesterday afternoon, so we've got plenty of time to get back and sort ourselves out. But we're going to be off in search of trogs.